Live from the Screwball Whiskey Studios, SKREWBallWhiskey.com. Tomorrow's stories begin right here. Hashtag Get Screwed, at Get Screwed on Twitter, at Screwball Whiskey, SKREW Whiskey on Instagram. We'll follow them. The one and only original peanut butter whiskey, folks. You know the deal. Come and hang out with us in the Kill Tony Discord at killdiscord.com. And if you're here, you already follow and subscribe to Kill Tony on YouTube. But if you're not, go and subscribe to youtube.com/KillTony. If you want to get some cool shit, go to shop.killdiscord.com. I'm Yonder. It's Kill Every Monday. I'm here with the great and powerful Dave Sarah.
Hello, everybody.
And
how are you, buddy?
I'm great. I am great. We have another lurker in the chat here with us in the background. Ladies and gentlemen, the great and powerful James Peterson.
Pleasure as always. Bonjour.
You know him from THC Open Mics, Don Barris,
yeah, you
Instagram
do.
Lives.
Yeah, you do. I can't even make Don Barris smile. This guy makes him fall over laughing.
Yeah, you know, the great and powerful Donald Barris. Okay.
Oh, is that what it stands for? Oh. I always thought it was
Donald Barris. Donald Barris me.
theory that Doug Bell's character is based on Don Barris, or Jim Norton's character Doug Bell is based on Don Barris, but I cannot confirm nor deny that.
Cannot confirm nor deny. So, outstanding episode this evening, ladies and gentlemen. You got it. Episode that I was actually in the building for. We'll be joined shortly. My brother JP, who is also there. What'd you guys think of the episode?
I loved it. It was a great episode. It's nice to have William on the board for the first time, and
for a full
Quentin
episode,
Tarantino's the shit. What can I say?
Hell yeah, dude. Lock out, dude. What'd you, Stashi? What'd you think?
Oh yeah, man.
Oh,
gourmet comedy as always.
Right?
None of that fast food shit.
Heyo. Speaking of fast food shit, I think we might have my boy Creeko popping in shortly too. We'll have a funny story about that. But we will be popping back in. What's up, Justin? I see you out there, dog. We will be popping up later a really fun idea that Dave has. And I'm pretty stoked to do that. We want to get the chat involved as well. As a matter of fact, I think I'm going to go ahead and tell everybody in the Discord that we're going to do that so that we'll get the chat involved.
Yeah, that sounds like a great idea. Did you already tell them what we're doing?
No, I didn't. It's your idea. I literally just set it up like a fucking like a little league coach on a tee for you, bro.
Well, at the end of the episode, Tony and Red Band start kind of ranking their least favorite, or asking what their least favorite Kill Tony Quentin Tarantino movie was. So I figured, hey, let's do a tiered thing, since that's what everybody on YouTube does for the past 2-3 years already. At this point, it's a little hacky, but you know, we're boomers. And as far as YouTubers go, we're boomers, right? Right.
Yeah, dude. I'm hearing you. I'm typing this thing
That's
up
fine.
for everybody in the Discord. So
That's fine.
float them for a second. By the way,
Every time you use the bathroom, you go boomers, don't you?
hey-oh, I got a tushy. It don't take me as long. I was gonna say this
Because you can't reach around to your ass.
Is that the truth? I shower every day on camera.
Exactly,
I think
'cause you can't reach.
can fucking tell. I can reach every orifice on my body. I can reach it all.
You have
I
to
can
clean
reach
your
it all.
ass. You got to clean your asshole with your dick, is what you have to do.
Yeah, well, I didn't say how I could reach them all. You know.
All right, it's gonna be a good episode, isn't it?
Oh hell yeah! This is gonna be a great episode.
Oh.
I'm reading. This is we are ranking Tarantino movies.
Yo, I was so fucking mushroomed out at the Sam Tripoli show, and basically the last like hour of the whole show, after every joke, I was just going, hell yeah. And my friend won't let me leave it down. And just Mushroom Santa just keeps just every time he sees me, he just goes, hell yeah. This must be a Luis J. Gomez thing. Which, by the way, Uncle Dave didn't get tickets for it, but it looks like Uncle Yonder Wizard did, didn't he? For Skankfest.
Yeah, guess who's going to Skankfest South?
I'm gonna have to jump over the fence like a Mexican guy.
Yikes. So
I almost said the S word.
Yeah. Oh,
Special.
Yeah. La la la. Yeah. Dave has an idea. Is it cocaine? I love how Stosh is in the chat and in the show. The man in two places.
Is it cocaine? I don't always drink beer, but when I do cocaine. All right. Tonight there's a lot of cocaine jokes tonight. I was like, they'll mention me, won't they? Yeah, get out of my face.
Yikes. Did you really fucking think? Oh yeah, are they gonna edge me?
No, but
are you edging to that?
No, I wasn't. But when the guy mentioned working at HEB and doing coke, and then like hoping that his work wouldn't find out. I mean, the guy basically said a lot of the same shit that I said. Oh, please don't call Whammo and get me in trouble. Oh, please don't. You know. So I was like, all right. I was hoping to him to be like, wow, we know somebody. Oh, Dave Sarah. Wow. And Tony Hinchcliffe, 5'9", by the way. I'm just joking. He's probably about 5'9", 5'8".
That dude had enormous arms.
Okay, sorry, Stosh.
Oh, they were just unproportional to the rest of his body. I've never seen someone with longer arms than their legs. Till tonight.
This man can tie his shoes without bending over.
Wow, whoa! We know who those jokes are reserved for.
Dude.
Gumby jokes.
Gumby.
Yeah, Gumby can tie his shoes without bending over.
I did not know that about Gumby, and I find myself, usually being the authority on Gumby info in the conversations. Usually, this is an odd occurrence for me.
I'm thinking of Stretch Armstrong, or the incredible stretching man. Yeah.
No. So I just
stretch arm weak.
So wait, but before we go any further, I do want to let everybody know that is watching right now. We got a couple people watching. Thank you for watching, by the way. That in killdiscord.com, if you're part of the Discord, in Kill Tony chat, I just made a post that kind of breaks down how I think how I think Dave's idea will work best. But I took a note out of Dave's book, and I just took an idea that he had, and I just kind of ran with it and changed it to however I thought it should go.
Oh, I never do that to you.
So I just did that. How do you like that?
I can't believe you. I can't believe you would tread on me like that, Yonder Wizard. I never do that to you.
It's a new week. It's a new Yonder. I banned somebody yesterday.
Whoa! Check out the balls on Yonder Wizard. What was it? Check out the brains on Yonder.
I'm just kidding. I'm still the same old Yonder. I just like to have a little bit more fun getting closer and closer to the edge. Just little by little. But no, seriously.
Hope you jump off.
Jesus fucking Christ. But fucking. We're gonna put butt fucking. We're gonna put images of these Tarantino movies in the chat, and I can do that unless you want to do that, and then we'll just put an emote on each of them, and at the end we'll just move them up and down the list. Do you want to give them a preview of what the list is going to look like real quick before we?
Here it is.
Okay, hold everything, guys.
Now, these are films that were written and directed by Quentin Tarantino. They don't include True Romance. They don't include Dusk Till Dawn, which he only did the screenplay for. They so it's only stuff that he wrote and directed. I already know, first of all, I don't really care what anybody else in chat thinks, to be quite honest. But
we'll get to that. We'll get to our opinions on it. Let's save that stuff for the right part. Scroll up though, to show them how the ranking system will work.
So we have 5 tiers. We have the S tier, which is the top tier, then the A, B, C, D, and it basically works like the Formula One tiering system. So S tier is the highest, and then A, B, C, D. Now, they're Quentin Tarantino films. So if I see any motherfucker trying to put any one of these goddamn movies in the D tier, suck a dick. Some of them will be in the C tier. I can already think of 1 or 2. So,
but yeah, so basically you can just drag these however you want.
I mean, theoretically, if we're gonna rank this against all other directors, every single one of these movies goes into the S tier. So let's just start off by saying that, okay?
Of course.
So
yeah.
So anyway. Maybe some of them will go into the A tier, but theoretically, every single one of these is a banger.
Banger. Valish gets it. Valish, he gets it. Kill Bill is my favo. Well, we're gonna get to all of that here in just a little bit.
You're not gonna like my opinion on that.
And all right. Well, we're back at it, folks. All right. So yes. I also had another little thing here, just a sidebar before we get back to talking about the episode. I showed Stosh this a while ago. So I have these pins on my mic stand. Have you guys ever noticed these?
Yeah.
So I got a Tony, I got a Def Squad, and I got a little Hinchcliffe and Red Band. We got one that we're gonna add. We got one.
Are we considering Kill Bill 1 movie or 1 and 2 as separate movies?
I think even he considers it 1 movie, so we'll go ahead and do the same.
Okay, noted.
Okay, well, I'll just go fuck myself then.
Bro, I have a pin of Pang Dang, and it's a suit of armor with a little hole in it.
All right, I'm gonna put the great and powerful Doug Stanhope. I got these from Rockin' Pins.
Hell yeah.
.com.
I have a story about Rocket Pins. The guy who owns Rocket Pins showed up to the Comedy Store and had a very obscure pin on, which was this little character from an old Betty Boop cartoon that was played to the background of St. James Infirmary, and it's like a Snow White thing, and this little ghost character, and I had to stop him and be like, dude, fucking, where did you get that pin from? He's like, oh, I own Rocket Pin, blah, blah, blah. So that's a dope little thing, like very, very obscure pins and references, stuff that like nerds geek out on.
Yeah, I absolutely. He's been playing a lot of those old cartoons. He has. I think he got the film, the actual film, for a lot of those old. What is it, Fleischer?
Yeah, the
animated.
The copywriting stuff for all that old Betty Boop stuff is very cheap.
So yeah, well, anyway, he's been 70 years old. He's been playing it on his Instagram lives. So at Rockin' Pins on Instagram Live, has been playing a lot of that old vintage cartoon stuff, like the black and white, the clown, whatever the clown's name is.
Yeah, Puddles, not Puddles,
but he's got a lot of
Puddles.
He's got a lot of those pins and buttons and such as well.
Look at us giving up a free advertisement.
Listen,
they don't even sponsor the show.
I appreciate that, and I appreciate him and people that I just like people that do things that I appreciate consistently, and they're one of those. They're some of those people, or he's one of those guys.
Sick.
And we're gonna clip out this and send it to him.
Yeah. We're gonna edit this out, actually. What'd you say, Stashi? already. Oh, I thought you
Nothing.
said something. All right. Anyway, so yeah, all in all, good show. Like I said, a lot of cocaine references, which I always enjoy. A lot of high energy, really funny minutes. I have to say, good. We had some really good, solid minutes. I don't think anybody really bombed up there. A couple of people were a little pretentious and annoying in their interviews, but that always happens. I mean, look at me, even.
Yeah, look at you. Fucking. Just look at
Please look at me.
you. Just fucking look at you, man.
Please, anybody, look at me.
But no, I thought it was good. There were a lot of cocaine references because the one guy who was sitting right in front of him, and apparently they knew the guy, and he is part of the. He is like, he's part of the, I guess, online crew that follows everybody, and everybody follows him back. So they do know who the guy is, but he kept getting up and walking to the bathroom, and they were like, Red Band kept like,
yeah.
It was
Sounds like my kind of
funny.
guy.
That's pretty funny. He was sitting at a table with some dimes, dude. That's a fact.
Dime bags?
yeah. Dime bags. He was sitting at the table with some dimes.
William was a little quiet tonight, huh?
Yeah. Well, I think that might be because they really did think that, and this is something that JP will also be able to elaborate on a little bit when he gets here. But we were all under the impression when we got there, because we got there early, and we thought that it was going to be Tarantino and Joe.
Sure.
When we got there, like they were
Sure.
like, they don't know if this is for sure going to happen,
And it didn't.
Might be. But
Yeah.
but at that point, we didn't know.
Exactly. I know.
At that
I'm just
point,
talking
it was
shit.
still in the air that it could have been Tarantino and Rogan. And
I know. I'm just talking shit.
so I think that maybe William wasn't 100% expecting to even do that. So it could have been like dropped on him last minute. But dude, he kind of, and I think that he might have something in his mind from a past experience on the show to where he kind of aggressively stays out of the way a little bit.
Yeah, because he doesn't want to get berated by Tony.
Well, yeah, maybe, yeah, because that happened during the quarantine episodes.
Oh, yeah.
And I think that he might still have some of that on his mind, so he doesn't want to maybe. And plus he's sober now, man. He's
less vulnerable.
I know what that's like in the early months of sobriety. And it's probably starting to get a little. It's probably not tough, but I know that it's not easy. So
yeah,
being out there for that long.
I broke my
That's
6-week cocaine streak last night or a couple nights ago, so I know what's up.
Yeah, well,
but I got to meet Sam Levine.
But hey, how cool would it be if you would have been able to say, "Hey, man, I made it past a huge test this weekend. I made it past a huge test. Like, now I realize that I'm really gonna fucking like try to put this shit behind me." And
no way, I don't give a fuck about that. I wasn't doing it to try and put this shit behind me. I was just like, I don't feel like doing it this weekend. And I'm like, I might as well just go another week because I didn't really feel. And then again, I just didn't care. Just that shows you that I'm not really even addicted to it. I just do it when I get bored. Because
I always say my buddy Dave, he's not a quitter. Fucking prove that.
Hey man, drugs are not my hobby. They're just shit I do when I'm bored.
I was just about to say, for on the point of sobriety, Stosh here could probably.
Oh yeah.
Stosh here do you need a sponsor? Do you need a sponsor?
Yeah, please pay me. I'll do anything.
I'll send you my details after.
Please, Dave, we can't have you getting superpowers and flying away from too much snow.
I'm skiing, baby.
So yeah, the show was fucking great. I thought the bucket was strong. Just about everybody that got pulled up was like their jokes were fair or better. And there were a few though that the crowd laughed at, and Tony was looking around like, "You guys really laughed at that?" And
They are a
I
very
noticed that few
generous
times.
crowd out there. Yeah,
But
which is fine.
yeah, I didn't mind that.
Okay, sorry, go on.
Go ahead. No, you got
No,
something?
I just wanted to say I've been waiting for Tony to say this at one of the Austin shows, and I think this was the first night he said it in Austin, which is, how many of you love it when comedians do bad on the show?
Yeah.
This is the first time he said it, dude, and the crowd
really?
got. I think so. I mean, I don't remember him. I remember specifically, like, you know, he didn't do it during our show. He hadn't done it. I don't remember him ever doing it at any of the Anton show. And then finally tonight was one of the times that, at least that I can remember. I mean, I've missed some Kill Tony, but for the most part, I feel like this is the first time I heard him say it to the Austin crowd, and it sure got the response that we wanted.
Yeah, man. But like I said, yeah, that happened. It did feel like a very throwback episode because you had William there and just about everybody that got up, like the guy with the haircut, the strange mullet. Like that seemed like something that would come out of LA, does it not?
It
Like,
does.
It seemed like a comedy
The freaks
store
were
old
out.
school episode.
Yeah, the freaks were out.
And yeah, and I mean he still did good, and just about everybody that got pulled out of the bucket have been on a few times.
Yeah, it felt like a real comedy store episode with somebody getting beat the fuck up outside too, huh?
Oh yeah, R.I.P. My boy Zach Bogus.
And rest in peace, Zachy. In the end, this is the psoriasis one. Oh, wait a minute, that's Brian Callen.
Heyo.
No David Lucas this week.
No
Yeah.
David Lucas this week. He apparently overslept and missed the Tarantino episode. Can you believe it?
I can't believe it.
I can't believe it.
I can't.
That was really funny though. That after the episode, because nobody was telling David anything that happened. They told, like, there was a few of David's friends that were there, and Tony literally was like, "Guys, I'm serious. Text David and be like, I can't believe you missed the Tarantino episode. William just got a part in his next fucking movie. Like, I can't believe you missed this episode." And everybody did it, and he was kind of, I heard that he literally bought that shit for as long as they fed it to him. Hey.
Yeah, I bet he ate that shit up, didn't he? That fucking fat fuck.
Oh, come on.
Oh, come on. It's all fun and games.
The fat fuck. The fat fuck.
I
Anyway, so yeah, that guy was funny. Who came up after him? Dude, oh my God. Leonarda?
That was the chick that was sitting next to you guys?
No. That was the chick that went up very
The
last
last
right
girl.
before
Yeah.
Michael Lair, Audrey.
Boy, was her mic hot. Let me tell you. She
just knows how to use it.
just stuck that shit right
Hey,
into her mouth, didn't she?
That just goes to show you the difference in somebody that knows how to use a mic and somebody that does not.
Yes, she used it so much that Tony was like, all right, stop making noise.
Because Discount Yonder was holding his shit way down here.
I know.
6'4".
Yeah, 6'2". See? I'm surprised he didn't say 6'2.5", because people over 6 foot don't do that.
Oh, I mean, I do that. I'm 6'2.5".
Yeah. Hans Kim was good. I'm
Hans
trying to remember.
Kim always kills.
Hans Kim was good. He had that one joke about the mental gymnastics. That's a pretty intelligent joke. I really like that one. And then Tony had some really funny. He had a really funny one. I can't remember because I was driving home, but he had a couple really funny. Man, I can't remember what it was. I'll just see if I can find it. Back to you in the studio.
Yeah, I'm also looking up Tarantino movies images right now so I can post these things because I forgot to do that. So I know how I'm going to do it.
All right, but like, what's your least favorite Quentin Tarantino movie, Stosh?
Least favorite?
Yes, sir.
Hateful Eight.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's down there for me too, but it's not my least favorite. Cause something about it, seeing a pretty bitch get beat the fuck up is just exhilarating to me. And I do like the whole Abraham Lincoln letter thing, which was pretty fucking hilarious when you think about it. But
Okay.
how big is Hans Kim's dick? Probably. Do you think it's
I
really?
don't know.
Think it's really 5.5 inches? Oh, that's what it was. That was the fucking. It was that dick. It was that joke where he talks about using it, or like we would practice to get better and all that stuff, and like the fucking real fast and stuff like that. That was it. That was what I was thinking of.
Use it like a sewing machine.
Use it like a sewing machine. Yeah, that's it. That was good.
Then he made a comment too of if we had to prove ourselves, we'd just study really hard at it.
Yeah.
I kind of giggled at that one.
If I have a really long face, so when I can still make eye contact even when I'm eating out a bitch. That's pretty funny.
Yeah, now that was funny. I like that a lot. I'm
fucking
doing, you'll see what I'm doing.
Yonder Wizard is like a radio host, like on a fucking on a rock station, just like changing the records out right now while he just goes, oh wow, really?
Okay, wait.
Oh, wow.
Should we make Kill Bill one movie or two movies?
One movie. I don't care. Two movies, one movie. The movie was meant, because even in the Rogan interview, he even talks about how he considers it one movie. That's why he only considers to have 9 films. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Wait, one. Oh,
I forgot about Inglourious Bastards.
Yeah. Well, so actually in this tiering system that we have here, it actually has it as 2 separate movies. But
so we should probably do it like that.
Okay. Let's do it. I don't give a fuck. Yeah.
Because
do like that.
I made the post like this, as you can see in Kill Tony chat, and I will go and put all the reactions here. Where the fuck are the number reactions? Oh.
Yeah. So Stosh, how was your week? Are you doing THC tonight, or what's going on with that? When was the last time you did it?
A few days ago. I'm taking a break for a couple days.
Very nice. I want to try. I haven't gone. I want to try and go and do that mic there. It's just I get lazy after work. And I hear good old Private Joker, aka Quinn Wright, works there.
At the Hollywood Improv.
Mm-hmm. The Hollywood comedy.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
Hollywood comedy.
Yeah.
And it's pay to get up, right? $5, I think.
Yep.
Or something.
$5 for 5 minutes. I'm realizing.
Yeah, I was happy to see on their opening night, Malcolm Hatchett got up. Old Kill Tony
legend. Some say the best Kill Tony regular of all time. That's not me saying that. That's just some people.
He was very good. All right, so I'm sorry. I was gone for a second. I was doing the things in Kill Tony chat right now. We have a list of all of the movies. If you guys if Kill Bill, if you want to just put Kill Bill together, I'm kind of fine with that. It sort of is one movie technically, and we could just add those votes together maybe. But right now in Kill Tony chat is the thing you can vote on. So there's that. That's the end of my story. That's all I had to say about that part of.
Sorry, I was on the phone
right there. The bucket, the very strong. There were so many people that were at that thing that were surprised. I actually was surprised when I saw Sam Walker come out, the Great Canadian stuff.
Well, yeah.
What do you think about?
Oh, that was.
Oh, by the way,
that guy wants to be a wrestler for sure.
That was fantastic. But the last place I saw him was on Red Bar, talking shit. Well, no, he didn't talk shit.
That guy was on Red Bar. He's my new hero now.
Yeah, Dave loves Red Bar.
Yeah, actually, he never said anything bad, but they tried to like get dirt on.
Of course they did. They're fucking ruthless over there, those cocksuckers.
I'm afraid to even bring up the motherfucker's name. So
Red Bar is going through some
personal issues.
He's going through some physical problems right now, I guess. I don't know, but he's a fucking he's
inverted penis.
He's a creepy he's a creepy child handler, if you know what I mean. Hey, that's me calling him a pedophile. But
I hit you on that thing too much.
The only thing I respect about Red Bar is that he does like 2 8-hour shows a month. It's like, okay, this is the show. 8 hours.
Yeah, it works for him.
I guess it works for him, dude.
It's content.
Crazy. Yeah.
But
it's all just rage bait.
Yeah,
gay bait. I mean, no homeowner. I like that one. That was a funny joke. No homeowner.
Dum-dums.
Oh, that was pretty good, yeah.
Yeah, like Kevin Brennan.
That guy didn't leave much for Tony. Like, some of the best parts of the show are the interview after the set, and he didn't leave too much of an opening. The best part was when Red Band goes, "I can do that," and he gets up. Like, the dude killed it with his dance move.
Yo, that motherfucker's brain turned on when that music turned on. Like, he went right by. He like was a dancing sleeper cell.
Yeah, even as they started the beat up, he kind of started rocking a little, like tapping his foot, getting to. But Red Band, oh, anybody can do that, and then just does like the fucking robot. Can't even lift his arms.
Looks like he was trying to fly away.
Yeah.
Fucking I don't know how they missed Dildo Factory, but Red Band was like, "You work at the Gay Factory or whatever." And how'd you miss Dildo Factory? I don't know, but yeah, that's what everybody in chat was saying. The Dildo Factory. That's where Tony lives and works.
Down at the Dildo Factory. Down at the Dildo. Django. 9.
Jesus Christ. I'm going to vote for multiple. Because you can do that, right?
Yeah, I mean...
because it's power ranking, so you don't have to only vote for one.
Yeah, well, that was the easiest way. I guess I could have done letters instead, but guess what? That's how I did it. Whoops.
That's how I did it. Django.
I bet if my Tushy had a dildo extension, they could sell a lot more of them.
Okay, I just did it on YouTube chat too. I just did a list there, so if you want to vote on the YouTube chat, you can do that as well.
Hell yeah.
All right. So, the coolest part I think about all of this, and I know I've said it 100 times, is just this feels like the Comedy Store, dude. Everything that happened that night, it was Monday. Like all the comedians were in the room. They were standing in the back corner. They could watch the show. They were standing in the back, and just Adam Egget is in the building, and it's literally the crowd is electric. Like it feels like the way they described the Comedy Store feeling back in the day.
Yeah, compared to last week, the talent pool was they raised the bar.
Yeah.
That you know, it comes back to that whole: do you like when people do good on the show? Do you like when people do bad? And I don't mind seeing people kind of bury themselves, but yeah, no, it was a fun episode this week.
Yeah, I loved it.
Yep.
I'm of course biased because I was there. Did I tell you guys that yet? Have I mentioned that I was there for this episode yet?
Wait, I missed that. Say it again.
Yeah, you know, this episode that happened that we just saw with William there, I was there. I was there when it happened.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Living the
also,
dream.
to piggyback off
I
of
heard you
something
did
that
some
we've
curb
said,
stomping of your own.
to piggyback off of something I've said on several other episodes, the new camera angles that we're getting from Yanni are fucking incredible.
New producer Yanni?
They're I don't know who that guy is, but
Wait. Did I spot a young Munford Davis standing beside
you did. He is the one who stands next to where the comedians are to make sure that none of them are like using their phones and shit and like.
They don't give them Yonder bags?
I think they have to put them in Yonder bags too. I actually like, or I don't know, just to like, he's just to keep the peace, keep the ruckus at a minimum.
the new doorman at the Vulcan?
He's a door guy at the Comedy Store now. He's a door guy at the new Comedy Store. Adam fucking Egget pats him on the back for doing a good job.
Oh,
Jesus,
yeah.
Dave, you're sleepy about talking about comedy? Goodness gracious.
Getting late over here, dude.
Maybe we'll check. Maybe we'll pick the energy up in this bitch a little bit.
Uncle Dave has to be at work at 7 a.m. these days.
Okay, so far we have 4 votes.
You know 7 a.m. That's when you go to sleep.
Oh yeah, I know 7 a.m. I go to sleep pretty early now, though, considering when I used to go to sleep. I go to sleep now around I usually get ready to go to bed around 3:30 usually.
Oh, I know. I remember when I used to work as the drumline instructor. Many a long nights in the Discord channels, trust me. Many a long nights watching multiple Harry Potter movies.
Oh yeah.
Over and over again.
Oh yeah, dude, there was a time when we were like powerfully going through the Harry Potters. So, and by the way, there's so many more things that we do in the Discord. Like I know that a lot of you folks who are watching this are already in the Discord. But man, we got Watch Party. We've been watching a bunch of stuff. We watched the new Rick and Morty last night. We watch we
watched In the Army Now.
Of things In the Army Now, right? We watched we watched all kinds of things in the entire series of Dexter. We watched just all kinds.
If you like if you like Dexter, you're not. I mean, we already watched it, so you know.
I'm just giving it as an example. Like we've watched a lot of shit in Watch Party.
Dude, let's do a Game of Thrones marathon.
Dude, you know I watched all of Game of Thrones on a 7-day free trial for HBO.
Sick.
Never seen it.
Man,
I haven't seen one episode.
It's good.
you would enjoy it, dude. You'd like it a lot. It's the perfect amount of deceit and softcore
Incest.
porn. Yeah, it's
Now you're
pretty-
speaking my language.
Yeah. Bestiality was legal for 3 years in Canada.
Oh,
Best
Lord.
3 years of my life.
Yeah, that guy had total like pro wrestler energy, dude.
Hey, dude.
And it
it's not
wasn't
a
just
character.
the belt. Yeah, it wasn't just the belt that he obviously had custom made. I wonder if like he has somebody in his family that's like a trophy or belt maker or something.
No, I don't know, but dude, he is fucking hilarious. And dude, that's who he is in life. That's who he is. Like I got to hang out with him and a lot of the other Canadian guys during the secret show, and he got up and he played the guy who takes pictures. You remember the guy who was running around with the camera taking pictures at the secret show? The guy looked like Johnny Depp, looked like Captain Jack Sparrow taking pictures. Anyway.
Oh yeah, I do.
Okay, so he plays guitar. So he got up and he played "O Canada" on guitar while Sam Walker sang rewritten lyrics describing the freedoms that are apparently being taken from Canadians. And I was going to say that I didn't even plan on this or think of this until just now, but Stash, it's great that you were here because I want to hear was that accurate, everything that he said? Because from what I was told there by them, that's exactly how it's going there. So is that all the things he said accurate?
Not at all. It's funny how it's like painted like it's fucking communist Russia. In some way, shape, or form, the whole world's been shut down for 16 months. So give or take. I mean, it's not Texas or Florida, but fuck. Whatever. It's just.
I mean, I live in Los Angeles and I haven't worn a mask in 4 weeks. So
There's a lot of shit that's gone on. Like,
well,
yeah,
I mean about the passing the laws in the middle of the night for like.
Well, the lack of free speech, like you can get sued very easily in Canada for like what we would consider libel or slander. Like the threshold for libel or slander in Canada is much, much lower. Like you can get fined by a committee out there. This happened
but
to a couple of them.
who's doing that shit? Really? You know, like
Yeah, I mean, I don't really know of a
it's a
couple
reality.
comedians. So yeah.
Maybe it's a reality for professional comedians. I don't know. But I don't see it in my world. Like people are as ignorant
Yeah,
as
I know.
ever.
Trust me, I don't know the first thing about living in the world of a professional comedian. Believe me. No, neither here nor there.
I will not tell jokes in a boat. I will not get laughs off of Coke.
Coke.
So a little.
I do not snort it from the air. I do not snort it anywhere.
A little update on the voting here. Right now in the Discord, we have 3 for Reservoir Dogs, 2 for Pulp Fiction. We'll go 4 for Kill Bill. We'll put those together. 2 for Inglourious Bastards, 1 for Hateful Eight, and that's what we got in the Discord. Valish is very much on team Kill Bill because we just watched it, and I have a theory. I know that Kill Bill is very good, and me and Valish have had this conversation too. So don't think that I'm saying that this is your case because I know we've talked about this already, and I know how you feel about it. So.
All right, can we do one right now? Let's start with one. All right, let's start with the random one. Let's go.
Okay, or we could do that, and I won't finish what I was going to say.
All right, good. All right. I didn't, honestly, from when you started, it didn't sound like you had a point. Sorry. I thought you were just talking. Go, but finish your point.
Oh, thank you, Dave. I appreciate that. That's what I'm very good at, is just talking. I believe that every single Kill Bill, every single Tarantino movie that you watch, when you reach the end of this movie, you think, wow, that might have been the best one. And I really think that every Tarantino movie does that, where you're like, man, this was so well done. Dude, this could be his best movie. And the only one that doesn't feel that way for me is Hateful Eight. That's the only one that doesn't feel that way. The only reason I wanted to say all that at the beginning is because me and Valish had that conversation, and I wasn't trying to say again that, oh, well, I think that's your favorite because you just saw it. I'm not trying to say it like that. I was just explaining myself.
And I know that I mentioned this recently, which was in Inglourious Bastards, when he makes the swastika on the head of what's his name, Hans, whatever the fuck his name is. He even, like, people like critics and fans of Tarantino say that's alluding to this movie, because at the end Lando Ray says, might be my best one yet, or whatever, when after he does the swastika on his forehead. So people allude to that. But for me, like, I'm personally a big fan of dialogue in general, like movies that are dialogue heavy.
So you like Hateful Eight?
I do like Hateful Eight. It's not my least favorite, but I do like it more than Kill Bill, honestly. Just because the action in Kill Bill doesn't really like action in general doesn't really do it for me, and Kill Bill is like a very action heavy. And while the dialogue is good for the standard of every other movie out there, it's not like anything in particular that is like interesting to me or captured my interest really. Hateful Eight for me, for some reason, I can't really quote it just because I always get it confused with Django, but not confused with, but like, it doesn't do it for me the same way as some of the other movies do. But just Kill Bill for me I'm a little lukewarm on Kill Bill.
These are spoken like the words of a man who watches paint dry for fun.
Well, I mean, something to be said. Like, I'm a huge Star Wars fan, but I almost fell asleep during The Force Awakens because just too much action. Like, you got 20, 30 minutes of action.
The man who falls asleep during explosions.
Action in general just doesn't do it for me. I'm more of a no action kind of guy. I don't get any action, baby.
I'm too confused with these numbers, but anyway.
I know. I know it's confusing, and I probably should have thought of something easier than numbers, but I didn't.
Something like that.
I didn't, and it's still funny, but I did not.
All right, let's take a random one. All right, let's just take Jackie Brown.
Okay.
Where do we rank Jackie Brown in general? What do the people rank it, and where do we rank it?
No, 6 or 7, maybe 8.
Okay.
I did want to say, I love Pulp Fiction, because no matter how many times I watch that movie, it's non-linear. So it there's like a second half to it when it goes on with the Bruce Willis story.
Yeah. Day 3.
With the watch. I don't want to spoil it for anyone who hasn't seen it. Yeah, right. But yeah, no, it always it blindsides me that there's still, I don't know how long it is, but it's broken up in parts that I always think the movie's ready to end, and then it's the whole Marcellus, Bruce Willis gets locked in the dungeon, and it carries on. It always blindsides me. Oh yeah, there's still a fucking half an hour left of the movie.
Yeah, so essentially the movie starts and ends in chronological order. So the first scene and the last scene are actually chronologically sound. However, everything in the middle gets mixed up a little bit. It's over the course of 3 days. So it's day 1 is the whole Marvin thing. Day 2 is the Jackrabbit Slims. Day 3 is the fight, or day 2 is the fight and and Jackrabbit Slims, and then or something like that. And then day 3 is like the whole Marcellus thing.
Oh, and I wanted to ask you, what is in the briefcase? There's a lot of theories to this. What's in the
Lots of
briefcase?
theories. The main one out there, and this is just from regurgitation, is it's Marcellus' soul, and that's why he's got that little thing in the back of his neck, the little band-aid in the back of his neck, because I don't know. I guess the devil takes your soul through the back of your neck. I'm sure Yonder could talk to us about that.
Yeah, I don't know. The devil doesn't do things like that. He's actually pretty kind. But yes, I heard that is what it also. I also heard that's what it meant, was that it was his soul, apparently. Yeah. But then I don't think that. I think that if you were to ask Tarantino,
the golden dildo,
that he would say it was nothing. It was nothing. We just wanted people to guess at what it was. It was literally nothing. It was just a box with a light in it. It didn't mean anything.
Yeah.
It's left for interpretation.
That's exactly. I think that's what he would say. I was just looking. I realized I could vote with my alt. I think, man, yeah, dude, Tarantino's something special. All of these movies, at the end of it, you think, wow, this could be it. But I really think that, man, it's hard to top Inglourious Bastards, dude. Inglourious Bastards is a really good fucking movie. Just with the small ties to actual history that it has, that he also capitalized on with, like, Once Upon a Time in Hollywood.
Here's another one, and I don't hear this question too often, but are they all shot in the same universe? Like, maybe it's playing off the whole superhero bullshit. I think
yes.
Well, obviously they can't be, right? Because then because then what's his name? Samuel L. Jackson would just be a bunch of different people.
Well,
true.
But in Reservoir Dogs, Michael Madsen's character is John Travolta's character's brother,
right? Vincent Vega.
Vincent Vega, and what was his brother's name? I can't remember the.
Yeah, and then Tarantino even said that, like, back in the day, they were thinking about maybe doing a movie of the two of them, but
and not only that, when Uma Thurman
potentially,
when Uma Thurman is explaining the television show that she was on,
right?
That it
that's
was called Fox Force 5.
That's
and she literally explains the cast of Kill Bill, like the death for the death squad, whatever they were called.
Yeah.
So those are in the same universe.
Something
Christopher Waltz plays the dentist / bounty hunter, and he's a Nazi in Inglourious Bastards too, right? I think he's in both.
German?
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, he won Best Supporting for both, actually. Best Supporting Actor for both.
And I don't think we're giving Jamie Foxx enough credit, too.
Hey, well, I was literally just about to say.
I mean, Django by far is my favorite Quentin Tarantino movie.
I almost picked Django.
The soundtrack alone is fucking amazing.
What do we think about Jackie Brown? Do we think it's an A or a B?
I call Jackie Brown. I don't think that any of these movies are lower than B.
We got to do them though. We're not gonna use D, but we're gonna use C. So we got to do four tiers. We can do it.
It might be an age thing too, right?
It is.
Which year did Jackie Brown come out in?
96, probably 90. It's like right there. 97 maybe.
So we were probably more interested in baseball movies. Like, I remember my parents watching it. Yeah, like, remember that one year, like 15 baseball movies came out.
Yeah, fucking Little League.
Yeah, A League of Their Own, Little League.
Little League, Rookie of the Year. Major League 2.
Angels in the Outfield.
Angels in the Outfield. Wow.
Was that
Sandlot was 90s?
2.
Sandlot was 90s.
Yes,
Everybody
Sandlot.
thinks Sandlot was like
The
80s or
Sandlot
70s.
was
Sandlot's
a-
90s.
I know, but like kids these days, millennials are like, yeah, didn't the Sandlot come out in like the 70s? Like they equate
Ah, dude.
they equate Sandlot with the same year that like Goonies came out or something like that.
Goonies.
I'm like,
Hey,
you're a
that's
whole
next week.
generation off, dog.
Next week we do baseball movies.
90s baseball movies. Fucking damn, there was well, I mean, yeah. I was gonna say Bad News Bears, but that was like late 70s.
What if Tarantino's last movie was a baseball?
Yeah, dude. Fucking just like a cheesy fucking Disney style baseball movie.
That summer we bought a boat.
Except Tarantino plays it himself. He plays like a 14-year-old. No, like he plays a child, like some sort of handicapped child who gets a spot on the team,
Yeah.
and he has to like just wobble around through the whole movie and just do the
What would-
role that nobody wants to do.
What would a Quentin Tarantino baseball movie be called?
No,
Diamond of Death.
it would be called Seventh Inning Sketch.
The dugout.
Yeah, I don't know.
The dugout.
There we go. There's a funny thing to play in the chat. Give us your ideas. What do you guys think Quentin Tarantino baseball movie would be called? You can
Oh,
do
I
that
like
in-
where this is going.
You can do that in YouTube or in Kill Tony chat. I'll keep my eye on both. Oh, that's fun. What would a Quentin Tarantino baseball movie be called? Out.
Out.
Out. Just simply out.
The unspoken
about the-
rule.
It's about the first gay baseball player.
Yeah, it's a fucking. You'd be like, yeah, really, it's a genre piece. So I really wanted to make it about how the gays in the early 1970s used to play baseball. Just gay
Yeah, I was just gay.
inside the dark. Yeah,
Inside the
yeah.
dark.
Bullpen.
Bullpen. That sounds like a Tarantino movie.
Bull Dyke pen. Anyway.
Bullpen, yeah, and it's about a lesbian. It's a softball movie. Spoiler, like plot twist.
It's specifically about lesbian relief pitchers.
Starring Rosie O'Donnell.
Yeah, and Madonna.
No, yeah. Yes,
It's
yeah.
just a
Come
remake
back.
of
A League of
League
Their
of
Own.
Their Own.
Oh man, I would love to see a League of Their Own if Tarantino directed it. Oh my god,
right,
dude!
Jackie Brown. We're gonna leave Jackie Brown at A
Okay.
right now, and then we're gonna work off of that.
Yeah,
we'll work
okay.
off of
I
that.
don't want. I'm not comfortable putting Jackie Brown anywhere outside of A tier, just because, dude.
It's a
the
great fucking
ending.
movie.
The ending of Jackie Brown.
Yeah.
That was like one of the first times where Tarantino did that. Oh shit!
See,
like,
but see, the best part. I didn't mean to interrupt you, but yeah, you're right. But it's also like you knew it was gonna happen, and you just didn't know if it was gonna succeed or how exactly it was gonna happen. But you knew what was gonna happen.
well,
You know what I mean?
kind of.
But there's some twists in there too, like when what's his name just straight up just shoots.
Those twists, but
when-
spoiler alert, because I know that Valis has tried to watch this a couple times, and I don't think he's seen it all the way through yet. So I don't want to give too much away on these, and I know he's watching. And not only that, there's a few people in the Kill Tony chat that I know are watching right now that haven't seen a lot of
23
these
years
movies. But still, like these are the kind of things that like you want to experience.
You get
Like
3 years for spoilers, really. If you want to be nice, you get 3 years. After that, it's fair game.
I disagree.
Okay. Well, we'll turn it off now then. No, I'm just joking. But the best part of that movie was when Robert De Niro just shoots that bitch. He's like, I shot her. It's like, you did what? I shot her. She was fucking talking too much. I just fucking shot her. Yeah, I love that. De Niro plays a crazy crackhead. It's the shit, man. All right.
Pam Grier.
Pam Grier, man. Wasn't it the thing that like Tarantino was a huge, like he loved Pam Grier, so he wanted to write a movie with her in it, and that's exactly what he did. Anyway,
all right, Death Proof. I'm giving Death Proof. And then we could, like I said, we could talk about this. I'm giving Death Proof
I will put Death Proof in the C.
C. All right, we're not using D. We're not using D. So C.
If we have to use C,
we are.
Like Death Proof is the one that I watched to watch it, and I never watched it again. You know, like
yeah, it's been a while. We should watch it again. It's good, but again, it's just it's a shorter one too, so it doesn't get as much cred. All right.
Yeah, there's that like running theme of like girl empowerment with them. I don't want to spoil.
I mean, which I don't mind. That's fine. Like it's fine during that time when that movie was written because it wasn't a thing at that time. You know, it wasn't like, oh, I'm doing this because culture wants me to do it. No. He's doing it because culture wasn't doing it. You know.
And they're a bunch of badass bitches.
Yeah. And he made it like really good. And the best part is he used real stunt women for that. Like he didn't.
Yeah, Zoe Bell.
Yeah, he used legit stunt women as the actresses. So
Rosario Dawson is fucking goddamn gorgeous.
Hell yeah. So dude, but I didn't realize that chick. Yeah, she was what's her name? Stunt double in thing, Kill Bill. That's cool.
And I think she was a pro surfer prior to Zoe Bell.
Huh.
Let me check it.
No, I mean not that I didn't know about that. I didn't know about the stunt double for Uma Thurman.
Yeah, Uma. I think she was Uma Thurman's stunt double.
Fuck yeah, dude. I just want to say we've had like everybody that's watching. Good on you because y'all have been paying attention and I'm watching stats here. Y'all are taking with us today. You guys are just obsessed right now, aren't you?
She worked on Hateful Eight as well.
All right, can we go for sure 100%? Pulp Fiction is S tier.
Oh, for sure.
Reservoir Dogs S tier.
100%. And let's not forget, he mentioned it on the Rogan podcast that he gave John Travolta like a resurgence in his career because
he was dying. He was doing and I like how he even frames it as saying, he was doing that. Look who's talking garbage. Yeah, he was doing some look who's talking garbage. Those whatever.
He was just doing those.
Yeah, dude. I fucking love Quentin Tarantino. So unapologetic. I love it.
Yeah,
like even what he said about, dude, he went off on Bruce Lee's wife, Linda Lee. He's like, look, I understand she could be mad, but she's a fucking liar. She lied about all that stuff about the how Warrior was supposed to be how Kung Fu was stolen from Warrior, and like it's just not true. Apparently, she's a fucking liar. And basically, like I could see how his family would be mad about that scene, but if you're not part of his family, well, you just go fucking pound sand. I don't really care. I love that.
Now that I'm looking at the list and I realize that we have an S tier, and I'm not thinking that third tier, I was thinking that Death Proof would be B instead of C.
Yeah,
maybe just because it's like third tier. Because I mean, it's still
it's a little more palatable than, let's say, Hateful Eight or, I guess, Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. For me, I have no problems putting Once Upon a Time in Hollywood in the C. I know it's tough.
Yeah, honestly, I haven't watched it enough yet, and I feel like if I watch it more, I'll be like, yeah, this movie's better than I gave it credit for, because there's a couple of really good scenes with that little girl, and
Yes, and Leo.
yeah, there's
Very
some
good
really good scenes
There are.
in like almost to where like this young girl is just so much smarter than Leonardo DiCaprio.
Yeah.
And
Well, it's so much emotionally smarter
yeah,
too.
exactly. And that's so funny to watch to me. So I don't know if I would go. I don't know. And dude,
I might be down to watch it tonight.
Hey, you know what? Hey, how about this?
Give it
We do watch party. We'll do watch party some Once Upon a Time in Hollywood after we get done tonight. I'll go ahead and
We'll give it.
announce
See if we give it a fair shake. But for right now, it gets a C. And like, you know, Margot Robbie doesn't really have any lines in it. I mean, I would have liked to see her have some. She's alone the whole time. Like, I didn't realize that until I watched the podcast with Rogan. I was like, yeah, she doesn't really talk at all. Like, there's no. So in that whole thing, like, I get the artsy part about it, but I just, I wish she would have been a little, because I do like her as an actress. Like, I mean, she's obviously very pretty, but I actually think she's a really good actress, and I thought maybe she'd have some really good, she could contribute some good dialogue. But yeah, she doesn't really have lines. All of her lines are like in the movies that she's watching of herself, pretty much.
Oh yeah, for sure.
But yeah, like Leonardo crying because the girl says that he's a good actor or whatever.
Yeah,
it's fucking
dude,
awesome.
It's just so funny, like, to watch both. They're so good. They're such good actors, and Brad Pitt's just a bad motherfucker in that movie, and I love the bad motherfucker gene in Quentin Tarantino, where every movie has just somebody who's just a bad motherfucker for the sake of being a bad motherfucker.
Yeah.
Like,
that's basically what it is.
It's De Niro and Jackie Brown.
Mm-hmm.
It's Michael Madsen in Reservoir Dogs. It's obviously Samuel L. Jackson, the one that says bad motherfucker in Pulp Fiction. He's got a bad motherfucker in every single movie.
What's his name? It's Django and Django. Fucking what's his name?
Christoph Waltz. He's just a bad motherfucker.
I guess I was gonna say
Django might also be the bad motherfucker. But see, here's the thing, is that Christoph Waltz passes Django the bad motherfucker baton by handing him the rifle almost. Would you like to try?
Shot.
Well, allow me to retort. No, that's Paul Fisher. But one of my favorite dialogues is between at the end of Django when Christoph Waltz and Leo are talking to each other. He goes, "It ain't a deal in Chickasaw County,
Mississippi until the two parties shake hands."
He goes, "Well, I'd have to do, and he goes, "I must insist." He goes, "Well, allow me to insist in the opposite direction." You know what I mean? Like, just. And he goes, and my favorite also is
written so well.
Yeah, you're a sore loser, and you're an abysmal winner.
Oh yeah, dude.
I love that.
So good. That. So yes, with Django, S tier. We have to S tier Django.
I mean, let's just go out and say it: Django and also Inglourious Basterds. Our S tier for me. I think this. I mean, we could change it if we have to. Pulp Fiction, Reservoir Dogs, Django, and Glorious Bastards. S tier.
Well, we can't ignore Kill Bill.
Kill Bill will be there. Kill Bill will go. I mean, if you guys like it, we'll put it in the A tier. Both of them.
Dude, Kill Bill. Not only the reason that it's so good is because of its ties to Pulp Fiction and the story that she tells at Jack Rabbit Slim's about the show that became Kill Bill. In the story, she was the deadliest woman in the world with a knife. That's who she became. That's who she was in Kill Bill. So just on that alone,
I have no issues putting in the ads, you guys.
And both of them, I think they both do stand as one, because as Tony Hinchcliffe, our our Prince of Roast, the champion himself, stated Harvey Weinstein was the one that said, Quentin, we could get people to pay twice to see the end of this movie.
Yeah, you got to make. He even says you got to make it. Quentin made it seem like it was Harvey's idea.
Oh, and by the way, don't say her name in the first movie.
Yeah, they don't. What do they?
That
What
was
is?
killer. Yeah.
I love
They
that
say
so
her name.
much.
My
They
biggest
just call her
qualm
the bride.
any of the movies,
Don't
and
keep it.
I won't spoil your. I know what Yonder dislikes most about Hateful Eight,
Yes.
but it's that raw emotion for me. And I don't take LSD, but it was that cigarette. The whole like, and I know it's set in some fictional time, like it in Hollywood, but the LSD covered cigarette just like lost continuity for me. Where it's like, would that work? I don't know. Maybe you guys like.
Well, damn, I couldn't remember the person's name, but I was gonna say yeah, and her name is that guy's name. Is Hans Kim's roommate. Fuck, I can't remember his name
Riley
now.
Gilmore.
Riley Gilmore. That's his name. That's his name. Her name is Riley Gilmore.
His name is Robert Paulson.
Hey.
Hi, Creeks.
Hey, boys.
Oh,
How you doing,
Creeko's
big
in
guy?
Hotlanta. He just ate fuck ton of fast food.
Oh my god.
Zod, dude.
How much of it did you get
dude.
through?
Like half. Not
Okay,
even-
so did you like
not
take,
even
did
half.
you like take a bite of the things just to see what they were
Yeah.
at least everything?
Yeah. I like how one of the sides was a couple of chicken nuggets.
Yeah, she
It-
must have just done that. Like the chicken nuggets are garbage, right?
There's none of them left.
Okay, well,
That's what he liked the most.
Fucking corn dog was a side.
oh, the corn dogs are so good, dude.
I feel like a quesadilla was. There was 2 quesadillas in there.
Yep. So basically, what I did was I sent Carrie here. He's right next to a Cookout, which is a very popular fast food joint in the South. And I sent him verbatim my Cookout order when I was still doing the fast food thing. And he was like, I didn't know there was 3 fucking drinks. This is 3 whole trays.
Yep,
Like, food for 3 men.
I had more beverage than I had food as I left. It was unbelievable. I had 3 32-ounce drinks. The thing is, I didn't even read the order that you had sent me. I just showed her my phone.
Yeah,
and
you
plugged
really
all
should
in.
have done that. Have you read it since?
Yeah, no, I'd read it now.
Yeah, see, do you see why? Like, I was like, man, because you could have specified the condiments you wanted on the cheeseburger, and I think that she just thought that it was her job to then put what she thought should go on it on there. You know what I mean?
Oh, the burger was delicious.
But anywho,
The burger was phenomenal.
Yeah.
She did a great job.
their burgers are bomb. So yeah, it looks like. What are your thoughts on the Pulp Fictions, on the Tarantino movies? Oh, Creco, we got Hateful Eight in the C tier.
Let's see. You know, I think Once Upon a Time in Hollywood didn't get enough credit, but at the same time, like if he started with that movie, it would not fly.
Yeah, I could do this even. Move Once Upon a Time to B, Hateful Eight to C, even though in my opinion Hateful Eight should be an A, but I know most people won't agree with that. And Kill Bill should probably be a 1, maybe 1's an A and 2's a B, but I don't know. I'm not, like I said, it's just that's just personal. I'm just a boring old fuck though.
My personal opinion is if Tarantino, if you reverse his chronological order,
Yeah.
he would not be
He wouldn't
a
last in
great.
Hollywood.
He would not be a great movie maker. But
Yeah, like Death Proof would have been his last film. It'd be like, all right, dude, you're stop.
people probably wouldn't give Pulp Fiction, a moment of their time if it was one of his last films he's made.
Well, I mean, I could see if you made a Once Upon a Time in Hollywood as your first movie and it was the same movie, I could see people getting behind it. But Pulp Fiction was just a phenom of a movie. That just was. I mean, Reservoir Dogs too. Reservoir Dogs is so good, but
And that's the thing. Like, if he didn't start with those, then no one would know who Tarantino's name is. But the fact that he ended the way he did, we all are like, all right, well, Tarantino did it. Yeah, I'll watch it.
well, one thing that really excites me is that he's considering, after he's made his 10th movie, his last final movie, he's considering, first of all, for sure he wants to do an on-stage theater version of Reservoir Dogs and Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. Well, was it another movie? He wants to make Once Upon a Time in Hollywood a book or something. Anyway, but what he was considering doing was making Reservoir Dogs with the exact same script, but just all new actors and all new direction and directing. That would be dope.
That's awesome.
Who would be? Ooh, that's something fun to play. Who's in Reservoir Dogs, the reboot? Ooh.
I don't think
Jared Leto is in there, right? Because he's in the Illuminati, so for sure he's in. I can see a good Jared Leto being in there. Ooh, maybe the guy who played in Venom,
Tom Hardy.
Tom Hardy would be good.
Randy Quaid.
Yeah, because he'd have to pick some random actor that just needs help at this point in their lives.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Who's that? Who's the Travolta?
Brandon Fraser.
Ooh, Stosh, I think you got it, dude. Brendan Fraser.
Oh, I like that.
Or
You guys need
or-
to keep these nipples.
or-
Stosh, you got them.
Mel
They're
Gibson.
super bored.
Dude. Okay, Mel Gibson. Yet to play the Harvey Keitel.
Mel Gibson, or because
Hey.
all he's done lately is that Santa Claus movie on Netflix.
Which is Fat Man is great fucking
was
movie,
great.
by the way.
Not Netflix, but it was good.
Yeah. Ooh, Nicolas Cage.
Oh, Walter Goggins would probably be in it because he's in everything now. He'd be a great Mr. Pink. I don't tip.
Nicolas
Walter
Cage.
Goggins, just I don't tip. Nicolas Cage.
Yeah,
That'd
Nick
be fun.
Cage.
I gotta
Let's
get some more
see.
water. I'll be right back, y'all.
Yeah, go for it. Man,
Where
who
in the
else?
hell has Danny McBride been? That's what I want to know.
Shit. I don't know. That's a good question.
That is a good question.
Danny McFucking Bride. Man, yeah. I loved Eastbound and Down. It's a great series. But yeah, I mean, let's see. Who needs a resurgent right now? Who needs one? Someone like fucking what's his name? Danny Greco? Wait, what's his name? Fuck. Richard Grieco.
You know, it's funny. I knew who you were talking about, but I couldn't, because of your name mashup, I couldn't figure it out.
Richard Grieco. Check out the shirt I got from samtripoli.com.
That's awesome.
Shape-shifting Jesus. Anyway.
Yeah,
But-
let's face it, movies have been dog shit lately. So, like, as
Yeah, we
bad
watched-
as Once Upon a Time in Hollywood may have been, it was far better than the garbage that's been coming out. Like,
Yeah, we Yeah, we tried to preface this too. It's like same way Tony was. It's like, look, even a B or C level Quentin Tarantino movie, these are all S level movies, 100%. 100%.
Yeah, compare if you put a single movie by another director in this, all 4 of those other movies move up to the top.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, but have
100%.
you guys seen like the new Fast and Furious movie?
Oh God, bro, we just watched Black Widow the other day, and I mean, I really like that David Arbor guy, but fucking a, dude, they just first of all the jokes were all forced and the accents were bad. At least there wasn't a whole lot of woke shit in there, except for the fact that it's all about women assassins, which I don't mind.
Russian women assassins. That's how they're selling communism to
Women
you
assassins?
Americans.
I know. To you Americans, huh? They already sold it to you. You guys bought that shit up like a fucking
Ate it up with like a borscht,
with poutine.
poutine and
Po-
borscht.
Poutine. Yeah, let me get some of that poutine. Potine. Yeah.
Yeah, if I see one more
Sarate.
superhero movie, I'm gonna fucking
Ooh.
Sir, did
hammer a
you
nail into the wall with my head.
Sir, did you get carried away with your grand gesture, or did you point your weapon at me with lethal intention? English, motherfucker.
What if instead of
Everybody-
Django, if Tarantino directed a new version of Pootie Tang with Jamie Foxx?
Pootie Tang! Dude,
He
I can't
brought
believe
everybody
Louis
back, like Chris Rock and everybody, but Tarantino directed it.
Yeah.
But Spade is still in it.
Yeah.
Know who needs a resurgence? I got it right here. Edward Norton.
Oh man.
okay.
Now
Ed
you've
Norton.
got me. All right, so I like Stosh's cast. so
Now you
far.
have my attention.
Gentlemen, you had my curiosity. Now you have my attention. So Stosh so far in Reservoir Dogs. So let's bring this up. Who's gonna be who? All right. So I like Edward Norton, Brendan Fraser,
Nick Cage.
Nicolas
They're all too old
Cage.
though.
But
You need
I
some
don't
younger.
think
Oh,
so,
okay.
man.
Yeah. And then some of the younger, like Tom Hardy and
Steve
maybe Jared Leto
Buscemi.
too.
Well, who's gonna
Buscemi,
play Steve
dude.
Buscemi though?
He gets to play himself.
That's Cage. Cage plays Buscemi's role.
Okay, I can feel that.
I could
You
get
can
down
feel
with
that.
that. Yeah, I don't tell.
We can have Mel Gibson play the Harvey Keitel.
Yeah, I just don't tip. Jeff Goldblum.
Yeah,
He just
I
turned
just
into Jeff Gold. Yeah.
Oh,
life
shit.
just doesn't tip.
Dude. Jeffy Golds? Ooh, he might be a good one. Well,
Jeff
Chris
Goldblum
Pratt.
group.
Chris Pratt.
oh yeah. Yeah. Well, yeah. I can see Chris Pratt in the movie like this. Actually, I heard the new Chris Pratt movie was actually pretty good.
No. Let's let Chris Pratt
It-
be the cop that gets his ear cut off.
Ooh, yeah.
It's so.
How about like a Jake Gyllenhaal or a Ryan Gosling? Put a
Oh, one of those would
heartthrob
be
in there.
good.
Toby.
Well, Gosling was
Maguire.
in
Josh
Hateful Eight.
Hartnett or somebody like that.
Wasn't Ryan Gosling in Hateful Eight? Or no, it was that other pretty boy. No, yeah, the other pretty boy was in it. The one that plays the Gimp in Project and This Is the End.
Channing Tatum.
Tatum. He's
Tatum,
in
yeah.
Hateful Eight.
Dude, yeah, the scene that Stosh is talking about in Hateful Eight that makes me like really turned off to that movie. It's
Let it out. Just let it out.
okay. We've all seen Hateful Eight, right? Spoiler alert on Hateful Eight if you haven't seen it. There is a scene in that movie in which the female character is playing a time appropriate Martin guitar, which was used on loan from the Martin Museum and is the oldest playable Martin in the world. There was a scene in which this guitar is being played, and there was supposed to be a stunt guitar that was switched out because fucking Kurt Russell grabs this guitar and smashes it over one of the pylons in the movie. And in the scene, he grabs the actual guitar and doesn't switch it out with the stunt guitar and smashes it against one of the trusses in the building. And immediately the character, the female actress, I cannot remember her name, immediately stands up and goes, "Whoa, whoa, whoa," completely out of character. Completely out of character. And they leave that reaction in there because it was so fucking, it was like so natural. But that's really what happened. And anybody who knows how much I love guitars and things,
where are Martin guitars made?
I'm so visibly sad. Like it's painful.
Spoiler alert. Yeah. Honestly, look. You can see if we got a video of that. Pull it up, Jamie.
Oh, please don't.
No, we have to see it now.
Yeah, you're right. Oh, I'm so sad. How fucking terrible.
What you got? You got dial up over here? The fuck you doing?
I guess it started in Mexico. Or it's currently made in Mexico.
The Martin is now in Mexico. I don't think it started
motherfucker. Well, I fucking knew it. Well-known guitar maker in Vienna, Austria. I fucking knew it.
Martin.
Fucking Quentin Tarantino made it seem like he was destroying that fucking Nazi guitar, but he did it on purpose. They destroyed the Nazi fucking guitar. Because I'm sure CF Martin, even though he was born in 1796. Yep. In a small town in Germany, historically famous for building musical instruments. I'm sure many Martin guitars were played during the execution of Jews. So he's like, you know what? We're going to fucking break the oldest goddamn Nazi guitar in the world. Conspiracy theory.
Imagine if he wrote the entire movie in that time period just so he could get the guitar to smash
it. and get it insured so that like his ass wasn't on the line for the bill.
Here, pull this up.
That's fucking hilarious. I fucking knew that shit was gonna be German, motherfucker. I fucking knew it.
Hey, pull that shit up that I just sent you.
150 years old and estimated about $50,000.
Here it is. Are you on the same window? By the way, because you're not streaming this.
Which one? Hold on 1 second. Michaelis messages me, so if we want to get him in, we could drag him in too. Let's see here. Hold on. Yonder. What am I? Oh yeah, here it is. Okay.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to do. Show him the. Here we go. Listen to that thing, man.
I don't even think this shows the reaction.
Okay, actually,
That's the one you like to sing in a stagecoach, huh? It's kind of pretty.
You
Got
found
another
it?
verse to it?
There you go.
Go ahead. Sing it.
That's the one.
Here we go.
Oh, 400,000.
Yeah, don't skip ahead. Let's play.
Give me that guitar. Music time's over.
Wow.
She was not
Fucking
stoked
breaks
on
it.
that.
Wow.
Oh man,
That's hilarious.
It's
Well,
heartbreaking.
I missed
Another-
the zero on there.
another piece of Nazi memorabilia is off the market now. Thank God. Anthony Cumia won't be able to buy it these days anymore.
Yo, I'm not cool with the Nazis, but fuck, dude, that hurts.
I
That's-
do like how Tony's comment on the Hateful Eight today.
What was it? What was his comment? That was
uh,
his least favorite?
No, yeah, yeah, because it just reminded him of like people in like wagons.
Yeah, just this long shots of wagons and snow.
Yeah,
Yeah, I mean, we gave it a C tier. We gave Death Proof and Hollywood, Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, the B tier. Jackie Brown gets the A tier. I still think the Kill Bill should also be in the A tier with Jackie Brown. But the S tier, we have Pulp Fiction, Res Dogs, Django, Inglourious Bastards, and the Kill Bills. And I don't think many people are gonna really, I think if you ask a lot of people, this will be their general tier movies as well. They've seen them all.
all right. Now, what I want to bring up is, you know how Quentin Tarantino, or I guess every other director tries to break the fourth wall creatively.
Sure.
Do you know how he tries to break the fifth wall?
By using
So
other characters
I guess
as metaphors in other movies.
yeah, I guess part of creating his own universe, but then breaking that universe with like the box thing, the whole box symbol. What's that about?
Yeah, we were talking about this earlier. I think, I mean, like, it's easy to just go by what Quentin Tarantino says and just says it's really nothing is in the suitcase, and you just use it to your own imagination. People
Yeah.
have theories and stuff like that. So I mean, it's him saying that is actually like a cop out in a way. So
Cop out.
yeah, like him just saying like it's like an easy way to like get out of the question if he doesn't want to answer it. Like, what if he just says, "Oh, it's Jew gold"? I mean, I'm just saying, like he can't say that even if you thought it was Jew gold or something like that. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
it's like
There's a-
reparations or some shit.
There's a point where it's like how much of a film and a script you want to convey to your audience where you leave it up to them to mystery.
Mystery. You sound like Theo Von there.
Yeah.
It's mystery.
Yeah.
Imagine like he
And that
charges
Dustin
celebrities.
Poirier box. Pay the man data.
Imagine he charges like super famous people like $40K to tell him like what's actually in the box, and he just tells them, yeah, it's a fucking like, and he like just every single time a famous person asks,
Yeah, it was
he just makes up a different
it was
one.
A gold light. It was a glowing gold bulb that we had in
Yeah.
there. It was a light.
Or like he can use it to see who his real friends are, and he'd be like, he'll tell Joe Rogan one thing, and then he'll tell Sylvester Stallone another thing, and then he'll tell Mel Gibson another thing, and then whichever one he hears on the internet, he's like, that motherfucker lied. That motherfucker told him, even though I told him not to tell him. He's out of my life forever.
That's a funny thing to do.
It's sort of like reminds me of that episode with Alanis Morissette and in Curb. Remember when she tells Larry David like who the song's about, and he
The
uses that
question
as
that everybody asks.
yeah.
So, what's in the box? You can tell me.
It's supposed to be fucking Mia Hamm's. Not Mia Hamm's. It's supposed to be Mia's dildo. It's a big golden dildo. Hey,
Oh,
Michael,
There's
Crico's
another
gonna-
cast member for Reservoir Dogs, John Hamm.
Boom.
yeah.
John Hamm would be good.
Crico and Michaelis can answer this too. Imagine if Quentin Tarantino made his last movie about like a cheesy coming of age baseball movie. What would be the name of his cheesy coming of age baseball movie? Ooh, I thought this would be a good one. Dead Digger Storage. Like a digger. You gotta dig it out. Yeah, dude.
How about
Yeah, I don't
That's
think
a good
that's
question.
one.
that's a good question. How about
I like Death Diamond, but he already has one that says. You know what I also realized? He doesn't have-
short case coach? Sorry, I choked up on the last second there.
You know what I'm realizing? That other than Kill Bill, no two words even are in his titles of his movies. No two of the same words. You have Pulp Fiction, Reservoir Dogs, Django Unchained, Inglorious Bastards, Kill Bill, Jackie Brown, Death Proof, Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, The Hateful Eight. Other than the is the only fucking word that shows up twice in any one of his titles.
But
Now-
wait,
Now, I don't
is
know
it
if that's
the-
significant or not.
Is it the Hateful Eight?
Yes.
Or is it just Hateful Eight?
No, it's The Hateful Eight. And then it's Once Upon a Time.
Yeah.
Oh, not even. Actually, I'm wrong about that. Holy shit. No.
Because you see the Hollywood sign in that movie.
Even The is only in there once. Yeah. Did you see the Hollywood sign? Yeah. Wow, I never thought about that. That's pretty crazy. I don't know why that's so remarkable to me. I feel like lots of people who have made multiple movies, they probably have. Yeah, I don't know. It's weird. I don't know why that's so kind of cool to me. Huh.
I mean, what's the coolest thing you I don't know, garnered over the Quentin Tarantino years and with his
Well-
films? So, like that you can draw through all his films. Do you think he's got something that actually has a through line?
Well,
Suits.
yeah, I
Suits?
mean, it's sort of like the. Yeah. I mean, I would say that like the bad guys don't always lose in all of his movies, and the good guys don't always win, and you never really know which way it's gonna go until the end. So I like that in movies, especially in his movies.
So pretty much, let's see, as the votes go.
Oh, and by the way, this thing actually can show us what the view community ranks. We can actually view what the community thinks.
Yeah, let's do that.
All right, should we take a look?
What ours is, and
All
we
right.
see what ours is already.
All right, so we're actually not too far off. So they had A Hateful Eight at B tier. Now, remember, we didn't have the D tier at all.
Yeah.
Now, Jackie Brown at C, I don't agree with. Death Proof at D, okay. Reservoir Dogs at A, though, that's an S tier movie. I'm sorry. Kill Bill at 8, I agree with. Hateful Eight at B, I agree with too. The only thing I don't really agree with here is Jackie Brown's a little low, and Reservoir Dogs should definitely be an S tier. But everything else is. So we got the S tier pretty.
Yeah, I don't mind that list really. I mean, Kill Bill is great, but I think the Inglourious Bastards, Django, and Pulp Fiction are better. Kill Bill is great.
Yeah, and I think too, like, because of when this website came out and when those movies came out, will inflate or deflate certain movies a little bit because of who sees it and at what time and when it gets ranked too. So Hateful Eight being at B just shows that like it was a newer movie and like, you know, Channing Tatum's in it. So of course like it's gonna get like be elevated slightly. And a lot of people didn't really see Death Proof because it's like a, you know, it's like a it's not one of the more popular ones. By the way though, but one of my favorite scenes of all time is the 4 room scene that Quentin Tarantino did. The fucking lighter with Bruce Willis. I love that.
Yeah,
Kelsey this the other day. Is Tarantino the voice of our generation? Can we give him top spot?
Directorially, absolutely. I think that
I give
think
him
he's
it.
God tier. I think that everybody else is like. I think it's just understood that he's the GOAT. Right?
Like foot fetish or not?
I mean, I like feet.
I mean, Uma Thurman's toes are fucked up. They almost look like
That's right. Yeah.
they almost look like Conor McGregor's ankle the other night. Jesus.
Yow.
We all chweckled. We would say that back in the day. Chwecked.
Man, that shit was
The way
fucked.
the way Uma Thurman came back in Kill Bill Volume 1 was amazing because I've been listening and I've known people that have suffered from paralysis. And the way they try to convey how much it takes to move one digit is insane. And with the training involved is nuts. So I think he got that down regardless of the foot fetish.
Well, the one thing I'm not sold on about that scene is that somebody would have
More
found
about the pussy leg.
somebody would have found those dead bodies within 13 hours and then went to his car. You know?
But you think it's really realistic, Dave, when she goes and cuts up 88 crazy eggs?
Okay.
The blood is splattering. It's a motherfucking movie.
I digress. I digrassi.
I'm having a
That's for
flashback.
Stosh.
Does she not bite somebody's tongue off right after that scene?
Yeah, before that scene, yeah. She bites
My name is Fuck, and I want to fuck. Yeah.
She bites off the other guy's dick she his tongue, the first guy that
Not
tries
if
to
that
rape
guy
her.
is supposed to be the one. Not if that guy is supposed to be the one who is literally watching everything and he's the only one working because obviously he is letting this guy fuck this corpse, basically breathing corpse. So if there's nobody else there to be looking, then she could have like stowed the bodies away somehow because she's a bad motherfucker.
Yeah.
And that's what's in the briefcase.
The bodies.
His penis.
The
His
body.
anals.
His anal.
Penals.
Well, I like the list. I have Costco today, and I purchased myself some motherfucking ribeye steaks,
Damn.
and I'm gonna cook one of them. I'm gonna cut 4 out of the 2 that I have because they're giant, but I'm gonna cook one of them.
Thick boy.
Them thick boys, and it's gonna happen very soon. So
Yeah, it is.
So before
Are you
this
gonna sauce
ends,
them up?
Yes.
Do you marry
That's what
them
we're
before?
gonna
Sorry,
get
Stosh.
to. We're gonna get to some final thoughts for everybody.
can we do a prediction on what Tarantino's last film will be about?
Yeah. Ooh, this is fun. Let's do that. We know it's
Just-
going to be some
That's a
kind
good
of
question.
genre piece, right? Because he's just always into those genre pieces.
All right. I think
Maybe not.
it's gonna be 9/11.
Whoa.
Oh, that'd be a good one. I like that.
Oh, dude.
Wasn't that already done by the guy that made JFK, Oliver Stone?
Whoa.
I mean, think about how many Manson movies have been made.
I'm
How
going
many
way
Hitler
out
movies
there.
have been
Fair
made.
enough.
Ooh,
I'm
I could see
going
a
with
JFK movie.
Space. I'm taking space all the way, baby.
Yeah, he doesn't have any space movies.
That would be. That's a good.
And I'll
What
even
if
throw in
the aliens
I'll
did
even-
9/11?
Yeah, I'll double down with aliens. Space alien movie.
Based.
Space alien.
No,
Space
yeah,
alien.
like if like
Instead of
aliens
space
coming
alien.
to Earth, like the most realistic movie about aliens coming to Earth that you
Yeah.
would ever get.
Yeah, it can't be CGI because we know he doesn't like CGI. So nothing too CGI-y. So it'd be CGI-ish. So it would be
So
like,
just the moon landing.
oh, that was all CGI.
No, space is taken. You got to pick something else.
Okay.
All
Okay.
right.
Deep, like a
Cal-
deep sea, like an abyss type movie.
It'll be California. in
sailor
the
movie?
60s. That's what it's gonna be.
California,
California
in
in
the
the
60s.
There
Yeah.
always has to be a.
It
There always has
always
to be a
is.
gun. So
Let's
remember
see.
that. You're
A
right.
But what
Frank
comes to
Sinatra
mind-
movie where he just beats his wife throughout the whole movie, and then I'm like, I wrote this joke.
That's his. That's his. What he loves to do after he sings his favorite song.
He doesn't really have anything about any musicians, so maybe
How
he'll
about-
pick a
how about-
musician movie.
How about
Casino
Ooh, about a
maybe?
comedian. He's a big comic fan. What if he does like a Sam Kinison movie?
Oh man,
Yeah, that.
Oh,
or,
that's right.
Or if he takes comedy and sees how it does in the Wild West of Canadian comedy. Because
Or
he's
what
never
if he
explored
starts
that.
doing comedy himself and then just
Oh,
films the
God.
process of him just
Yeah.
doing stand up?
It's his own special, and he explains all the movies together.
Oh, dude. What if his all right? Here's something. What if his last movie is the movie that ties everything together, that shows you how everything is connected,
Like
like the missing
M. Night
link, the
Shyamalan?
missing links.
every single generation of every single character of Samuel L. Jackson is just a different. It's like Lieutenant Dan, you know, like how every Lieutenant Dan died in a fucking war.
Yeah,
like-
yeah.
Like every single Samuel L. Jackson is related to one another.
You know,
Somehow.
Well, no,
I
that
don't think
Samuel L.
Lieutenant Dan
Jackson
gets
is-
enough credit.
Go ahead.
Say that again, Creek.
I don't think Lieutenant Dan gets enough credit. He jumped off of a fucking shrimp boat into a storm, and then all of a sudden he comes back with an Asian wife and legs.
But you ain't got no legs.
Like he
My rocking,
He-
my recliner just started rocking by itself.
didn't die. No, he didn't die. He got legs and an Asian wife.
And rich as fuck.
And
Steel
Lieutenant Dan got us
titanium.
invested in this fruit company.
And he learned to walk again.
And he said, "We ain't got no war. We ain't got about war. We ain't got no. We ain't got to worry about money no more." I said, "Good. One less thing to worry about."
Yes, but yes, Lieutenant Dan, I agree, doesn't get the credit he deserves. But as far as Samuel L. Jackson, I want Samuel L.
Forrest,
Jackson
I know.
in the Tarantino universe to just be an immortal being that just is there throughout history, and he's just there throughout time.
Well, in the fucking
That's motherfucker.
on the Rogan podcast, he talks about, you know, he would love to have done like a Conan movie.
Or how about like a Swamp Thing or Bigfoot or,
Or
like
like
a
a s- I'm-
werewolf movie?
Or like a
You
yeah,
know,
like a legit Maybe a
What are
legit
those?
superhero movie, like a good one.
I don't think
Yuck.
he would lower himself to that.
But he was a
They're
big
played
comic
out.
book fan, though. Like he was a fan of comic books. So like,
That shit is so played out though,
Ooh.
man.
it is.
I think
What if
didn't
he
he
does?
say his
No,
last?
no, no.
If
Like,
if he had,
Go on real
sorry,
quick,
didn't he
Michael.
say? Didn't he say if he had $600,000 and nobody wanted to agree to any of his terms of like what he wanted to film it in the movie, he would just make it for 600,000, and he make the movie like that.
Yeah.
So we gotta think lower budget here. We're thinking astronomical budgets. Like we gotta
Nobody's
get
a
out of our.
film buff.
no, he didn't make it.
So-
He got more than $1 million just to do Reservoir Dogs.
Yeah. Well,
I'm thinking something like Birds, like the old Hitchcock, or like Piranhas. In the 80s, they made all those fucking
Yeah.
oddball movies about like,
Yeah.
don't go in the water, the piranhas.
Yeah.
Remember
would
the one
like to
about
s-
it was called The Stuff. It was about like demon yogurt. If you you like ate it and it like consumed you and you were a zombie or some shit.
Unless it's a musical, like a Little Shop of Horrors or some shit.
I
Dude,
would like
imagine
to
he's-
see him do. I would like to see him do like an Empire Records type video store movie, because I know he worked at the video store and he
Like
loved
Clerks.
like
Top-notch.
something like that, but like an Empire Records type where you just are so
Right.
enthralled in the characters that play in this video store that's from like the early 90s.
Yeah.
That
late
would be
80s,
really
early
cool.
90s.
more,
That's the movie to make, really.
What if he made a movie about all of his stories combined together to relinquish what Scorsese fucked up with The Irishman?
I like The Irishman. I thought it was fine.
Yeah, so did I. But I'm just saying, like, a lot of people didn't. So if you made like a whole, did he make a mob movie? I mean, I guess
No,
obviously,
Reservoir
Reservoir
Dogs.
Dogs is definitely
gangster
a mob
movies,
movie,
yeah,
And
so
Pulp
is
Fiction,
Chick,
sort
yeah.
of.
I mean, Italian mob,
Yeah, no.
because
And I mean,
he's
No.
staying
technically
out
Kill
of the
Bill,
Jewish.
because it involves the Japanese mob, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's got. I
but
mean,
I
yeah.
think he mentions that where like Scorsese with mob movies was just kind of like the spaghetti western revamped to an American style. Like he's too aware of that. Exactly. Like
Yeah, he doesn't want
without
to
coming
be
and being like,
hacky.
this is the Italian mob. We're gonna do another. Like, I think he's beyond that shit. Where
No, yeah, I agree. Yeah.
I
I'm
like
just
the
throwing
idea
I'm throwing out ideas.
of like a blockbuster, like a movie about Blockbuster, pretty much, or like not
like,
the
I think it
Blockbuster,
could-
but like the mom and pop Blockbuster.
I'm thinking more like Black
Mom and Pop
Dynamite,
Blockbuster.
like fucking full on exploitation film. Like go out with a bang. Fucking
Yeah, what if he comes out with what actually happened with
a
Weinstein?
pimp tail.
He just does Ace Ventura 3. He's like, yeah,
He
let's
does
do
the
it. Let's do a gym.
Weinstein biography.
He does
His
Fast and
kiss-
Furious
coming
10.
in coming in plants and fucking actresses for movie roles. Like,
Let's
I've
not start
changed-
sucking each other's dicks just
I
yet.
changed my mind.
Alrighty.
I changed my mind about the actor that needs the resurgence in his career. And I think it has to be Bill Cosby.
Oh fuck. I thought you were gonna say Jim Carrey, and that just went even darker. Even though Jim Carrey probably killed his wife.
Okay, that's fun.
I brought that up at a family dinner. I was like, "Can we just all agree that Jim Carrey killed his wife?" And everybody looked at me like, "What the fuck are you talking about?"
He even made a series about it.
Oh no, but he was just kidding.
Yeah, exactly.
That's
You
like
know
the
that-
OJ book. Like, if
that
I
chick's
killed
mother
that
tried to
bitch.
extort money out of him. Nobody
Yeah.
knew what I was talking about. They looked
It's
at me
like-
like I was fucking whack.
Like forgetting Sarah Marshall. Peter, what are you doing here? I came here to murder you.
The great Bill Hader. Love his line.
I need to
His
watch.
one
Carrie
line.
had a wife. I thought he was gay.
I need to watch all of Barry, by the way, because I think, is Barry complete or is it still happening?
Yeah.
I think season 3 is coming out.
It's coming.
It's
Season
not
3 is gonna start soon.
I'm gonna wait
it's
till
not
it's
a
done.
complete.
No, dude.
No,
you
You gotta
shouldn't.
watch season 1 and 2, man. Barry, I'm gonna say this right now, is the fucking perfect mix of drama and comedy put together, and it's
Yeah.
fucking amazing.
So you call it a dramedy?
It's I guess it's a dramedy. Yeah, it's fucking great. It's really
It's a
good.
Kurama.
Okay. I Karama.
I corona.
Another series worth peeping, and I can't stress this enough. Ted Lasso.
What's that?
Fuck?
It's Jason Sudeikis as a like a European soccer coach when he
Huh.
was a college football coach. How do you guys? You've not heard of this?
Yeah, no, I'm sure you can tell by the look of our faces. We're very familiar.
I could see Tarantino doing like a movie around like a fucking like I could see Tarantino doing like a better version of the movie Alive with like the Chilean soccer team, you know?
You know what would be awesome is if he made William F. Montgomery's movie about the
squirrel
squirrels or
family?
something in Nazi Germany. Yeah. Anyway,
Nah, Ted
that
Lasso.
would be a
Oscarowitz?
good close.
Ted Lasso.
Cancel that idea.
Oscarowitz.
What do we say?
Oscar
Ted Lasso,
Nazi Jew?
Barry. We'll add some of these things to the watch party, maybe. Are we gonna do the Once Upon a Time in Hollywood?
Let's do it.
Well,
I might
we have
fall
been
asleep, but I'm down.
We have been at this for a whopping 2 hours, ladies and gentlemen.
This was a good episode. This one's going on my channel too.
Oh, of course it is, because nothing does great things for this channel like putting it on yours.
Yeah.
And
I can
Link in
throw
the
it on mine. I
description.
got 4,000.
you
The
know what?
Kill
Why don't we all
Tony-
just put it on our individual channels?
Do it.
So
wait
nobody,
a week.
so nobody
Let's do it.
will
I'll
click
wait a
this
week.
channel anymore.
I'll wait a
Do it.
week.
The Tarantino Kill Tony mashup show.
Yeah.
You know what? Or
Tarantino.
you know what, Dave? You could just click that share link on this video and share that to the people that you want to watch it, so that they can
I always do.
watch it
Well,
here.
I already
Maybe I'll
posted
just-
it, so
Maybe I'll just do the honorable thing and make some clips and put those on my channel.
Yeah, maybe do the honorable thing and instead of just putting the whole fucking thing on your channel to get what?
So 24 views. I need those 24 views.
I think that we all know that these 24 views are not going to make or break. The few views that you get out of this video are not going to make or break the channel.
I agree.
I got to put content out, doggy.
But that goes both
content.
ways. It goes both ways, though.
But I'm just saying is that
I know,
think
Doug.
that
I know,
they
Doug.
do better
I won't-
here
I
than
won't put it on.
elsewhere. Anyway,
I won't put
fuck
on.
it.
We'll do it
Fuck
live. We'll do it live.
I'll
Rival.
share it on my channel. I got 4.4 thousand subscribers. I'll put it on.
Oh my God! What if Quentin Tarantino does a fucking conspiracy about just completely changes Jesus' crucifixion?
He knows Mel Gibson.
That might be a good one, like a
Like
a
it.
good Jesus
I like
movie.
it.
Yeah,
I like it.
Yeah,
See,
like
I'm
instead-
thinking
we do the whole story of Jesus with like, but like he
And
does.
I
it's
strike
bo-
down upon thee with great vengeance.
Yeah.
Is what it's called.
Yeah, great vengeance, and then
but I'm
or-
thinking
Yeah.
there's cowboys, there's mob, there's war. I could see like a pirate movie, maybe.
I was gonna
or,
say
like,
that too, like a
something
movie at
shippy.
sea. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
like, because he's always doing these historical period pieces, and it's got to be in the same universe. But it's a tough one.
Like Quentin Tarantino does almost a completely historic version of the Bible, but it revolves more around like Abraham, let's say, and it shows like it's not necessarily like Jesus is in it, but he's not like in it. And then at the end,
movie of the Bible.
And then at the end, they don't even crucify him. They like just beat the fuck out of him or something. And then the movie's called, With Great Vengeance or whatever the fuck.
Hollywood.
And then he just fucking like he comes out of the cave and just kills all the Jews at the end.
Ezekiel 25:17.
Man, something crazy like that would be dope.
That would be cool.
Dude, one thing I heard that was kind of fucking cool was, what if you make one thing I kind of heard about ninjas is that I didn't realize that like back in the day with ninjas that they would actually go at night into the lakes and plant and put these big wooden posts in the water so that when they were making their getaway and people were watching them, it would appear that they were walking on water, but they're running on these planks. It's crazy shit.
Yeah.
Crazy shit.
It's always been magician asses bitches up in here.
Well,
Yep.
great
all right.
episode today.
Here we go. As always, ladies and gentlemen, screwballwhiskey.com. Shout out Screwball. They, Creco in the house knows all about Screwball peanut butter whiskey, and I say that every time I've got a camera turned on because I appreciate, the little man. Because Screwball Whiskey has 9 employees, ladies and gentlemen. Go look at who those competitors are owned by, and we'll see what the little man is. ScrewballWhiskey.com, KillDiscord.com. Come hang out with us in the Kill Tony Discord at KillDiscord.com. And be a part of all of the clubs. We got Art Club this month's topic is alive. We got Watch Party. We're about to watch another Tarantino movie. We got Record Club, killing it every week. Book Club, meh. We got Cooking Club, meh. We got all of these other clubs that are still happening, but they're meh. Let's be honest. So anyway, come hang out with us at Kill Tony Discord. Go over to Kill Tony and thumbs up every video that you see there because they fucking deserve it. And subscribe to them if you haven't yet. YouTube.com, Kill Tony. And also Red Band. I do virtual Red Band with Red Band on his channel quite often. And follow me on the internet at Yonder Wizard. Everybody else plugs?
egenden.net. egenden.net.
Stosh James Peterson on YouTube.
Hey, drink booty sweat, baby. Drink booty sweat.
The 1 second podcast on YouTube. Just type it in. It's 1 second. That's it.
All right, guys.
Thank you, guys.
Hey, thanks so much. It's been a pleasure as always. You guys have a great week ahead.
Hell yeah, baby.
All right, ladies and gentlemen.
I love you all.
In a world full of shitty people, don't be one of those people. Be a good person. Peace, bitches.